Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're all well today. Today I've got a very unique proposition for you. It's a property just behind me. It's centrally located, right by a roundabout, by Asda. So there's going to be plenty of road noise, but it's an intriguing proposition because just there behind me is a really decent 4-bed chalet bungalow with a double garage. It does back onto some farmland that you can use with the agreement of the farmer. It's got oodles of parking. It's got a lot of space inside, and of course it's also been extended. There's gas and double glazed heating there. What can I say about the area? Well, you're right into the centre of Melksham, so it's very uniquely positioned, this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn the camera around, as you know with the tours. We're going to look around here so you know exactly where we're talking about in terms of this chalet bungalow. We will have a good look inside. There's a lot of benefits to it. There's a lot of space with this 4-bed semi-detached chalet bungalow. And then obviously we'll finish with the tour outside. We'll have a look at the land outside, which the farmer allows them to use, which I think is absolutely brilliant. But there are a lot of pleasant surprises with this property. So let's turn the camera around. We'll talk about the location, and then we'll head on in and explore this 4-bed semi-detached chalet bungalow. And here we have it, guys, just in there. This is the bungalow I'm talking about, and it's on the Bradford road. There's your double garage. You can see where I've parked there. You've got some big gates and there's loads of parking in there, and then you can see the elevation there where it's been extended and it's gone into the roof. But if we just turn the camera around, you're going to see plenty of cars. You've got Asda there, there's your roundabout, and of course it takes you up towards the A350 if you want to go towards Devizes, Trowbridge on the A361 or whatever, or even up to Bower Hill. It's perfect for that. And of course if you turn right and carry on down there, that will take you towards Corsham, it will take you towards Chippenham and the M4. So ideally, guys, it's well located. But one thing I cannot move for you is this roundabout, all the road noise. It's right on the road. And I remember this bungalow many years ago because it was actually me at Lock and Key that sold this bungalow to these guys before, and they just loved the position in terms of the convenience of the road and the size of the bungalow inside. So what we should do, we should head on in, explore this bungalow, look at all its advantages, and then obviously, like I said, this is the location. We can't move this. There is going to be road noise. You've got very easy access to the town, the schools, the train stations and all the shops. So for that, guys, it's a big plus. Through those right-hand gates is where we're going to go. So let's head on in and explore this bungalow. And as promised, guys, we're just going to walk through the gates, and then it opens up into this expansive courtyard parking area. And of course you can see there's so much parking. It's gravelled out here, but you can put 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. And there's actually a small little motorhome there that goes across the front of the chalet bungalow as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to close this gate actually. They are going to clear away some of these bits of wood as well. And as I just walk up here, we can just see how far that goes back there. So there's a lot more parking there. They've obviously got this in the way of the bungalow itself. But as I just turn the camera around, there you can see a detached double garage. There are 2 up and over doors there, guys. There's a rear garage door, personal door into a rear courtyard. There's power in there. There's plenty of storage actually into these eaves. So you could do something with that. You could make that into another little unit or something, or a workshop, gym, or continue using it for a garage or whatever. But it's certainly open for that. So as you can see, this is the elevation to the side. Let's just walk ahead into the front small garden. And then you can see just from this front area of the garden, that's the gate that links to the main road again. Let's just go into the corner, turn the camera around, and there you can see the maturity of this semi-detached bungalow. I'm actually not sure, guys, when this was built. To me it feels like a 1950s, and it might be because of the styling here at the front, but I think it's a mature bungalow. I don't think it's 60s or 70s, so if I had to hazard a guess, let's say 1950s for now. But you can see there's plenty more parking there to the front. And And then you can see the depth of this as well, so there's plenty more here. Personally, I don't think you need to have all this, you know, in front of the bungalow itself, but obviously they need it for their motorhome and all their vehicles, which is perfect if anyone's got quite a lot of cars. Absolutely perfect. So what we should do, as we turn the camera around, we're going to head on this way and we're going to explore this property. Here we go. So you've got a nice canopy porch over, entrance door too. So let's open up, have a good look inside. So you can see automatically there's some rooms that go off this long hallway. The hallway floor is tiled. And as I just turn that camera around, guys, that's the entrance door that we came into, brings you into this long hallway. So as I walk back, I think it's naturally, if we just look right, we enter into here, and this brings us in to the sitting room. And it's actually got a nice log fire there, so it's got some features already. So it's a decent sized room, this. Plenty of room there for your TV, freestanding. And I love the little recesses that, you know, say an older property would have, because sometimes you can build in some nice shelving units. You can actually build in some wardrobe units, put a small little library in there, you know, with some books. It really makes it attractive. But I'm just actually sat on their sofa, and there's a lovely feel to this sitting room already. Little area there for freestanding again. If I pop my camera out there, you can see it's double glazed the window. That's where we were at the start, or near the start of the property tour. And the window's slightly ajar, but it's a lot quieter, obviously, as you're inside the property. It's really unique. You don't often see properties being built like this, especially bungalows. That's why I think it's 1950s, because the road would have been a lot different back then. So it's just an interesting chalet bungalow to have on the market, but it'll be certainly sought after because of the size and the space that it's got to offer inside and out. So there's the sitting room, or living room as you call it. Let's turn the camera right again, and then we can go into some of these ground floor bedrooms. We won't number them, we won't call this bedroom 1 or bedroom 2, but you can see this is a decent double, big bed either side. Some freestanding units there, wardrobe, TV on the wall, window open, and of course that front garden again. It's still retaining some features. Sometimes these features remind me of 1930s. I still think 50s, but I don't know if that's a reclaimed or an original, but it looks like a cast iron style fireplace there. Obviously it's not used at all anymore, but it's a nice feature to have there. And again, those recesses, I just love the recesses. You can put freestanding bits and pieces in there, or make them into shelving units or wardrobes. Come back around again. That's one of the bedrooms that we've got on offer with this property. Let's just turn it around one more time, just so you can see how big and nice and spacious this room is. So let me just turn the camera around again, guys. Come back out. Just remember that was the door, living room with that nice fire. Into that one bedroom. Then we're going to go into another. Turn right again. And again, big enough for a double. I think you've got a single bed there, but certainly big enough here. Again, there's a fireplace. So as I just turn around, I'm just going to sit down, and then you can see that that's again a cast iron style fireplace. A bit of recessing again, so you can put your wardrobes into that wall area. Radiator, double glazed window. If I pop that camera out, then you can see there's ample parking there for numerous vehicles. In fact, you've got that big double garage there. It's a big benefit. Quite unique, quite unique. Turn the camera around and you can see another aspect or angle of this bedroom. But I would call this a small double, to be fair, guys, but certainly a double. So out we come. There's two of the bedrooms that we've seen. I'm just going to turn right and head on further along here. So before we go into this bedroom, I just want to show you that this is quite a long hall. Room, and then rooms. So there's 3 rooms on the left-hand side, 1 on the right so far. And then we go into, let's call it another small double, perfectly big enough double bedroom there. Radiator there that you can see. And as I pop the camera out on this one, You can see there's also a rear courtyard, and just there, that's the access to the garage. And beyond there, there's a couple of paddocks, which we'll talk about later. But the farmer actually allows these guys to use their field. They pay a nominal rent, actually. I think they can do anything they want to the fields in terms of, seating and stuff. And I think they pay a small amount to the farmer at the discretion of all parties. So it's a decent arrangement, and it can be one that's continued, unless you don't really want to use the 2 paddocks that are out there beyond this property. But we'll have a look at that later. But I just thought I'd mention that now. So this then is, we'll call it bedroom 3. Come back out. 1, 2 and 3, living room. And then we're going to go into and turn right. And you've got this beautiful, beautiful dining room. And look at the features it's retaining there with the red brick, nice glowing red brick. Turn the camera around there, and you've got that nice little log fire that goes in. The recessed walling continues. A nice staircase. Absolutely love this room. And of course you can see natural light coming in from that skylight as well. Really important, that. Laminate flooring, radiator. But what a nice room this is. And there's more to this property than this, so just bear that in mind. But you can see where you can start to see yourself living in a property like this. And the bedrooms can be used as offices as well, but you might find that you want to use one upstairs for that. So there are 4 rooms there that you can use as bedrooms if you want to. Come back out on yourself again over at this angle. It's just a decent dining room. Nice big cabinet, display cabinet there, table. And I'm going to open up this door. I don't always open up doors, but I wanted to show you the depth of this cupboard, which is in there, filled with stuff which you'd expect. But just in the corner there's your boiler. And that's where your gas boiler's placed, so it's tucked away really nicely. It'll be quite warm in there, so you can use it as linen shelving as well, which is quite decent. So before we go up those stairs, I just want to pin the camera around again, because there's been some modifications. When I sold the property to them, this door I think was here, but this kitchen wasn't so big. I think it came to here. Well, look what they've done now. They've opened up this kitchen into a beautiful kitchen. Nice curved units. Obviously you've got your dishwashers or your wash machines all built in. Window out there, window here letting in the light. And then some further units, gas cooker, extract hood. And let's just pitch that up, because I think that skylight is stunning. I'd like it at night time. I'd like to see the stars. I'm romantic, I'd like to see a sunset. But what a nice thing to let in this natural light for this. And let's tease you. Look out there. Look out there. And that's what they got use of. So not only this field, but the following field as well. And I think that's actually very, very handy. Okay, it's not with the property. They haven't sold it to this couple, but they can use that field. So I would imagine the farm would have no issue again with the same arrangement. But certainly we can get in touch with him and find out if anybody's interested in this, and when they're interested in this property, if that arrangement can be continued. No problem at all. So I'm just turning the camera around again. Big area there for your fridge, freezer. Of course you're going to have your oven incorporated down there into the units. And I'll open up this because you can imagine these are just great cupboard spaces to use. Door there to the side, window. Of course, you can hear the wash machine going. What a brilliant room. Doesn't quite end there though, guys. So this was the extended bit. But if I come in here, we have bathroom, door. So not ideal always. Not everybody wants a downstairs bathroom. I get it. Can't change anything about this property. The bathroom is located here because this is a bungalow. It's a chalet bungalow they built upstairs, so it's been added later by people before these people that bought it, so it was done a long time ago. Ladder style radiator, tiled flooring, corner bath, wash and basin. Oh, before I go into that corner, there's your low level WC, by the way. An obscure double glazed window just to that rear. And then just in there, a nice little double walk-in shower, sprinkler head over. So it's a decent 3-piece suite. You can have a bath. You can sit there with your wine, candles. God, I sound romantic today on Friday. but also if you're in a hurry, jump into that shower and get a move on because you're late at work. And if you work for me, I want you on time. But no, it's just a nice spacious bathroom. Extractor fan just there in the corner. So all in all, very good. So coming out the bathroom, coming back into this, which has to be one of my favourite rooms. I'm just going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. That's the ground floor done, guys. What we should do, let's take a look and explore upstairs just to finish off the property inside. As we come down the stairs, out we come through the dining room. Just going to come back in through the kitchen. So I'm going to open up this door. This takes you to the existing courtyard when I sold the property. There's your door. There's got a little door there that takes you to the double garage. And then what we have here, little double gates opening too. And do you know what? Let's go out and say hello to these doggies. We're going to say hello to the doggies because these doggies are nuts. And this is what they've got to walk around in. And I won't get them in the picture because I can see them moving, so I'm going to go this side. And there. So what have we got to the right of it? We've got a bit of noise there. That's the Sweb thing, you know, the little power station. The roundabout's over there, so we can't move that. We can't move this. They're not always there, you know, making a bit of noise, but they are today. Let's walk out over to the second part of the field or paddock. I don't know, you don't have to use it. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I personally probably wouldn't unless I wanted to keep fit and just go running. I know I need to lose a bit of timber, getting older now. And then this is the paddock, you know, which is decent garden. So you can see the extension there. You can just see where the skylight's propped up, and then you can see the dormer windows that come out from the loft. So there we have it, guys. Bradford Road, central location, animals walking around, me walking around. It's a 4-bed semi-double garage. Any queries, any questions, please come back to me. It's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. I look forward to hearing from you. And like I say, have a great weekend, guys. Look forward to hearing from you and taking it from there.